What is up, good people? Christian Allaire here. Welcome to your YouTube channel for Power Yoga. And welcome to yet another yoga video with me, yours truly. Stoked for today's flow. You know, the past month or so, I've just been doing a video a week, and for some reason, they really seem to be working for you all out there, and then for me as well, trying to get creative in the flows, creative in the transitions without getting too wackadoodle. And I really enjoy doing these videos. So I hope you enjoy the ride here. I'm gonna roll out the intro and then I'll meet you in the child's pose on the mat. Thank you so much. Boom. Entering the pose of the child with the knees wide, the big toes to touch. Let your belly fall between the thighs. Extend the arms out in front of you. Place the forehead on the floor and begin your deep Ujjayi practice of pranayama. And through your deep breathing, you start to bring a softening. We use the term softening a lot in yoga. It doesn't mean that you're soft or you're a wimp or anything, but we do want to learn to relax the body. This is what softening is to me. And as you soften, you start to prepare the body to move in a more muscular fashion. And just like you close a circuit, by grounding that circuit, this is the same way we're grounding, feeling the earth between us and the mat, just making that connection. The elements of Agni, or heat, we develop that through the Ujjayi breathing, the friction. And of course we have air, the oxygen we breathe. And these material things called prakriti in yoga. And we work to balance all these things out. Earth, air, ether, all the elements. As always, if you need a moment or two longer here in your child's pose, please feel free to take that time. For the rest of the gang, we're going to come up to tabletop. From tabletop, I'm just going to do a little bit of motion here before we thread the needles. Just move your hips back and forth. Just a little rounding of the spine, just for a second or so. Coming out of that child's pose can be intense for some of us. Come back to a neutral spine and tabletop. Send the right arm up and watch the right hand lift up towards the sky. Turn your head to look at the thumb, and on the exhale, thread the needle. Draw the right hand underneath the left armpit. Drop the right shoulder down, extend the left arm forward. Keep your tail high, keep turning the shoulders. Notice as the body softens, you can draw the left shoulder up a little more, right shoulder down a little more. And release, tabletop. Going to come back up to tabletop. Once again, a little bit of motion here. Wag your tail back and forth. Maybe a little bit of wrist flexion. And we're going to come back to neutral spine and send the left arm up. Look at the hand lift. Breathe in. And exhale, thread the needle. Left shoulder down. Right arm extends forward. Turn your chest to the right. Release. Tabletop. Wag the tail. Cat-cow tilts. Inhale, look forward, draw the chest up and through. Cat pose. Chin to the chest, round hollow. Inhale, change. Belly softens, tail lifts, head lifts. Breathe in. Exhale, pull through the heart center, drawing the heart up towards the sky, around the shoulders. One more set. Inhale. Exhale. Let's now bring the spine back to neutral. I'd like you to spin your wrists so the fingertips face your knees. And then start to rock and roll back and forth on the wrists. So I want you to stretch into the forearms. You could keep your toes tucked, which you'll get a little bit of a stretching in the arches of the feet. Opening up some of the fascia in the arches of the feet and also in the forearms. 3. Get ready to come to downward facing dog in 2. Spin the hands forward, send the hands out in front, lift the tailbone, V-shape, down dog. Take it up, pedal it out. And move around as much as you need to. Try not to just bounce on the shoulders. We want to start to stabilize the joints by pressing through the finger pads, but you're going to feel a little bit of a bounce, but it's a stability-driven bounce, not a hanging on the joints, hanging on the ligaments and tendons. More muscular. Okay, bring it back to a stiller facing dog. If you can plug the heels down and float the 10 toes up, give that a shot. You can always keep a little softening of the knees or even a lot of softening of the knees and rotate the tailbone up towards the sky. Melt your heart towards the back of the mat. Next pose is traveling forward for ragdoll. Top of the mat, your feet to the backs of the wrists, and then capture the hands to the elbows. Head low and loose. Gravity rules the day here, just drop in. Backs of the hands to the floor, toe heel the feet together. Keep a little sliver of daylight between the heels, roll up to mountain pose. When you get to the top, I'd like to take the arms above the head. With your right hand, capture the left wrist. Stretch up through the left side body and gently go to the right side. Keep your feet firm, square the shoulders, square the hips. Come back to the center, change hands left to right, stretch up on the right side body, go left. Back to center. Swing the hands behind you. Interlace the fingers. Toe heel the feet so they're about hip width apart. Draw the chest upwards. So in other words, take a little bit of a back bend here. Keep the legs firm and fold in. Take the hands away from the sacrum. Next, exhale. Drop the left hand in front of the left toes. Twist, right arm sky. Left leg is bending, right leg straight. Look up towards the right thumb. Exhale, fold in. Toe heel the feet together. Roll up, mountain. Send the arms above the head. Right hand to left wrist. Stretch up the left side body. Bow to the right side. Back to center. Left hand to right wrist. Stretch up right side body. Bow to the left. Back to the center, swing the hands behind the back, toe heel the feet so they're hip width. Inhale, draw the chest and sternum up, back bend. Exhale, fold, bend your knees on the descend. Chin to chest, take the hands away from the low back. Release, right hand in front of right toes, left arm sky twist. Exhale, forward fold. Left hand down, drop in. Halfway lift and lengthen, breathe in. Crown forward, butt back. Fold in, yogis. High plank, step it back. Hold your high push-up pose here. Okay, we're gonna bring our butt to our heels. You're gonna bend back. Really nice and low. It's a crouch, it's like a bear claw. And then we're gonna come back to high plank. 1. Second round. Bring your butt towards your heels. Bear crawl style. Plank. 2. Bear crawl style. Plank. Lower down. When your belly touches the floor, bring your hands out to the side, fingertips on the floor, toe lace, shoe side down, lift up, cobra. Lift your chin. Chin to the floor, relax. 2 more, just like that. Lift up, pull your chest through, but make sure you draw the shoulder heads back and together. Release. 3rd time, lift up. You'll feel the shoulder blades come right together, locking right into the mid-back. Release the chin back to the floor. Child's pose. Hips to heels. Tabletop. Okay, from tabletop pose, make sure your hands and knees are really in relation to the shoulders and hips. Right leg back, left arm forward. Extend and kick through the right heel, extend through the left arm. Pull the pit of the belly in. 3 times, elbow to knee. 1, kick it back. 2, kick it back. Make sure you're squeezing the core. 3, kick it back. Let's take the reverse dancers. Left hand to the right heel. Take the foot, kick it up and back. Turn your head so it's facing forward and then lift up a little bit. Relax your left shoulder, push through the right hand. Okay, you're gonna come back here. You're gonna kick your right heel back, set the left hand down, curl your left toes underneath, and now one action, bring your right knee to your nose. Draw it in, round and dome the spine. 3-legged dog, right leg up and back. And you're gonna spin the thighs apart, so 3-legged split. Re-extend the right leg, high plank. Make sure when you come into high plank, the right toes come down, low plank. Inhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe out. Knees down, tabletop. Right arm forward, left heel back. 3 times, elbow to knee. 1, kick it. 2, kick it. 3, re-extend, reverse the dancers. Left heel, right hand. Square the shoulders best you can. Lift your chin. Let your shoulders actually turn to the right. Okay, release the left heel back. Place the right hand back on the mat. Toes tuck, right side. One action, left knee to the nose. Round and dome the spine. Pull it in. 3-legged dog, left leg to sky. Open the hip. Re-extend, level off the left hip. One action, high plank. Left toes down, low plank. Inhale to upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips backing up, breathe out. Inhale to toes. Bend your knees, step or float. Top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Mountain pose, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. High to low. Inhale, upward facing. Down dog, we'll do one more just like that. Rise to your toes. Bend the knees, look forward, step or hop. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise, mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Okay, we're going to change it up. Rise to the toes, please. Bend the knees, look forward again, step or float. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Mountain pose. Take the arms above the head, reach up. Exhale, fold. Come to chair pose. Standard chair pose first. Okay, then we're gonna go to chair plane. Take the arms behind you. Weight shifts more towards the balls of the feet. The arms are lifting up. Pull the hands towards one another. And in one action, we're gonna go to standing twist. 3, 2, 1. Stand up, right arm comes back. Look over the right shoulder. Back to chair plane, right arm sweeps forward, then you swing both hands behind your back into the chair plane. Stand up, twist it to the left. Left arm comes back, right arm goes forward. Back to chair plane, left arm, right arm back. Now, arcing Tadasana. Stand up, go backwards. Breathe in. Forward fold. Empty out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's take the right leg sky. Lift. Knee to chest, round and dome. Step forward. Left knee sets. Arms up, modified lunge. Extend up through the arms. On the exhale, set the hands down. Shift your hips back for half splits. From here, you're gonna bend back into runner's lunge. Make sure you curl your left toes underneath. We're gonna come to Shiva squat. Left knee comes to the back of the right. Just squat it down there. Standing splits, left leg to the sky. Drop the crown towards the right big toe. Stand up, mountain pose. Left foot meets the right. Send it up, breathe in. Exhale, fold forward. Hands touch the floor, come to a half lift. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Down dog, left leg lifts. Knee to chest. Left foot steps. Right knee sets. Raise the arms. Big breath in. Hands back. Half splits. Runner's lunge to the Shiva squat, right knee to the back of the left. Just lock it in there. Get a sense of the pose. Okay, let's straighten out the left leg and right leg, standing splits. Stand up for mountain pose, right foot to the mat. Lengthen up, breathe in. Exhale, fold forward. Chair pose, sit your butt down, send the arms up. Chair plane, take the hands back. Stand it up for the twist, right arm comes up and back. Back to chair plane, send the arms back. From here, we're gonna stand up left knee lifts for staff pose or stork pose. I use these two terms interchangeably. Twist to the left. Left knee should still be lifting. Back to chair plane. Left foot to the mat, arms extend back. Now we inhale, standing up, twisting left. Chair plane, left arm comes back. Stand up, staff pose, right knee lifts. Twist it to the right. Chair plane, send the arms back. Arcing Tadasana, stand up. Fold in, let's take a vinyasa, hands to the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, breathe out. Inhale, right leg sky. Knee to the chest, round. Right leg sky. Runner's lunge, right foot steps. Easy twist, take your right arm up. Slowly, we're gonna pivot the toes so they face to the right side. So you're gonna come on the outer edge of your left foot, take your right arm, reach it towards the back of the mat. Just let your left hip sink down towards the floor. Runner's lunge, take it. So we're framing our right leg, and now we come to standing twist. Right arm comes up and back. Look over the right shoulder. From here, high lunge, look forward to standing pyramid. That's where you straighten out the right leg. Your back leg is also straight, so you're really extending up through the arms. And then we're gonna bend back into the right knee, cactus the arms, dip your left knee to hover off the mat. You're lifting up through the chest, back to high pyramid. Dip back in. Left knee dips, look up. High pyramid, straighten it out. Last one, dip it down. Cactus the arms, roll the shoulders. Now from here, we're gonna come back to Crescent Lunge. So you remove some of the arch out of the spine, straighten out on the arms and the back leg. Breathe in, send it open to Warrior 2. Left heel spins flat. Heel to arch, spin the inner thighs away, arms extend, shoulders relax, tailbone tucks underneath. Look over your thumb, right side. Side angle lunge, forearm thigh, left arm up and over your ear. Or you could just take your left hand up, that's totally fine. Reverse warrior. Chaturanga Dandasana, hands down, float the right foot back. Low plank, only halfway down. Inhale, upward dog, pull the shoulders back. Down dog, breathe out. Left leg sky. Knee to chest, round. Left leg sky. Step. Easy twist, left arm. Now from here, we pivot so the toes are now facing towards the left side. You come on the outer edge of the right foot and you send the left arm towards the back of the mat and you let the right hip come down. Let's feel a stretch in the outer side of the hip. Coming back to runner's lunge, coming back. Here we are. From this point, we come to standing twist. Left arm comes up, forward and back, looking over the shoulder. Now we're gonna come right to high pyramid. So you come forward like crescent lunge, but you straighten out through the left leg. And you really try to extend up. Feel the squaring of the hips. And then we dip back into the knees. Right knee is hovering, cactus the arms, roll it open. Back to high pyramid, straighten it out. Second one. Dip it down, roll the shoulders. High pyramid, straighten. Third round, dip it down. Now from here, we straighten out the back leg. We try to stay nice and low in the hips. Send the arms up. And then we open up to Warrior 2, right heel flat. Side angle lunge, forearm thigh, right arm up and over. Reverse warrior. Keep the leg bent, left leg bent, right leg nice and straight as a lamppost. Chaturanga, hands down, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing, breathe out. Right leg sky. Right knee, left try. Right leg to the sky. High lunge, right foot steps. Raise the arms. Now from this high lunge, we're gonna come to revolving standing leg raise with the left knee lift. So we're gonna bring our left foot forward. We're gonna twist open to the left side. How fun is that? Chair plane. Arms back, booty down. Stand up, staff pose, right knee lifts. And then from here, figure four. Right ankle comes over the left knee, and we sit it down. Now feel free to take the hands to the floor. If you want to come into a nice flying tight pigeon, arm balance of some sort, please feel free to do that. Let your body take control. Okay, if you're in the flying pigeon or an arm balance, come out. Meet us back in figure 4. Stand it up, staff pose, right knee lifts. Lift up. Chair plane, right foot down, send the arms back. Come to chair pose, standard, send the arms up. Chair twist to the right, hands heart center, go right. Anchor, elbow to the outside of the right knee, turn the chest to the right. Fold forward, touch the floor, breathe out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale. Downward facing dog, left leg sky. Left knee to right tricep, twist. Left leg sky. Left foot steps, high lunge. Send the arms up. Now in 3, we're going to go into the standing leg raise to the right, modified. 3, 2, 1. Lift the right knee up, and then twist it open to the right side. Flying chair, right foot comes down, sit down into the hips. 3, we're going to stand it up, left knee. 3, 2, 1, left knee lifts. Staff pose, left knee is lifted. And then from here, figure 4. Left ankle over the right knee. Again, on this side, take your liberties. If you're in an arm balance of some sort, please come out, meet us in figure 4. Okay, use all the strength of the right leg. Stand it up, staff pose. Left knee lifts. Flying chair, left foot to the floor, send the arms back, booty down. Chair pose proper, rock the weight into the heels, send the arms up. Hands to heart center, twist left. Fold forward, split the feet apart. Peace sign fingers to your big toes. Halfway, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Release fingers from toes, crow pose. Fingers wide, knees to tries. Heels to tail. Really try to straighten out through the arms. Belly to spine, lift the chin. Hold for 3. 2. Chaturanga, float it back. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Now walk the hands to the back of the mat for gorilla. Step on the palms. Release the hands, Yogi Squat. You're gonna sit the tailbone down, Want to splay the toes out about 45 degrees or so. Press the knees away with the elbows and see if you can lift your heart. Okay, we're going to bring the hands back to the floor. Downward facing dog. Walk the hands to the top of the mat. Nice, strong, inverted V shape. Here we are. Downward facing dog. We're going to begin with the left leg just because. Left leg sky. Left knee to left tricep. Tap. Left leg sky. Runner's lunge. Left foot to the thumb. Now from this position, we're going to come into Shiva Squat. Right knee into the back of the left. Okay, Shiva Squat. Now you can slowly, it's called Flying Lizard, take your left hand and you capture the outside of your right foot and you start to dip down. Right hand should come out, way off the right hand side of the mat, and you start to bend down and you extend out through the leg. Now, how open your hips are going to dictate what goes on here. I'm going to ask you to keep a hold of the outside of the right leg. We're going to come back and we're going to move this into a modified revolved half moon or a bounded half moon. So you see how that works. I still have my left hand on my right foot and now I'm in the revolved half moon bound. Pretty cool, huh? Now we come into standard half moon. Release your right foot. Place your left hand down, kick through the right leg. Right arm extends up. From here, we begin to soften the left knee. Warrior 2. You step your right foot back and you start to extend. Arms out over the floor. That was tough, no doubt. Side angle lunge, forearm thigh, right arm extends up and over. Stay low in the hips, stay really firm in your back leg. Core is engaged. Reverse triangle, straighten your left leg, push through the left heel, left arm extends up and back like you're smacking the back wall. And from here we come into triangle pose. Tick-tock the hips. Hand to the shin or the block, right arm to the sky. Get ready to move in 3, 2, rise, left toes pivot, hands behind the back, interlace. Lift up through the chest, back bend, fold in. Legs are really nice and wide. Take the hands away from the low back, and it's out the shoulders. Set the hands down onto the floor. Skandasana pose, right heel over right butt cheek over right heel. Touch the palms, flex through the left leg. Really try to work into the strength of the inner left thigh here. Left toes are facing upwards, so an external rotation here. Runner's lunge, walk forward. You're gonna frame up on your left leg. And from here, three-legged dog. Left leg to the sky. Open the hip, fan the toes. Stay here or flip your dog. Take it over. Power it up. In 3, we're going to come to Chaturanga. 3, 2, Chaturanga Low Plank. Inhale to upward facing. Exhale. Down dog, right leg sky. Breathe in. Right knee to right shoulder. Tap. Send it back. Right foot forward, runner's lunge. Frame it up. From here, Shiva squat. Left knee comes into the back of the right. Now, it behooves you to take your left hand out to the side. Now, right hand to the outside of your left leg, and you come into that grasshopper squat. Down, down. Now remember, you're gonna keep a hold of the outer edge of your left foot, and we come into the revolved bound half moon. So you start to straighten it out, we lift it up, and there we are. Moving into half moon proper, release the left foot, right hand to the floor underneath your shoulder, inner thighs spiral away, left arm sky. Begin to soften your right knee, and you're going to softly land your warrior two. Left foot comes back. Extend out through the arms, drishti over the right thumb. Breathe in. Side angle lunge. Forearm to thigh. Left arm extends. Roll the chest open to the left side. Okay, let's take the reverse triangle. Straighten out, you push through your right heel, right arm extends up, firm in the legs, that's your foundation. And then from this point, we move into triangle proper. Extend out through the right hand. I take the hand to my right ankle, grasp the ankle, send the left arm up, and then roll the chest. So now the hips and the chest, shoulders are in one plane. You know, the proverbial, you could fit through the plane of glass, like a sliding glass door type of thing. And we're gonna slowly rise. And from here, we move into Goddess Pose. The heels come together, toes come apart. You find that Goddess Squat. Just bring the arms above the head. Interlace the hands behind the skull. Okay, really get into that nice deep squat. And we go to the right. Try to bring your right elbow to your right knee. And come up to the center. And we go left side. Left elbow, left knee. And we come up to the center. Right side. Left side, center, right side, center, left side, center. Release the hands to the insides of the knees. Take a big breath in, twist to the right, to the center, twist to the left. One more set. Center to the right. Center and left. To the center. Stand up. Toes in, heels out. Feet are still wide. Fold in. Take the hands to the outsides of your feet. See if you can step your fingertips underneath your heels. And we start to draw down. Tail is up, legs are firm, but knees can be soft and bent, totally fine. Feel the stretch in the glutes, the backs of the legs. Eventually your spine will start to flatten, and you'll feel the sensations up and down the Sushumna Nadi. Release the hands back underneath your shoulders. Halfway lift. Breath in. Exhale, runner's lunge. Face forward. Frame up on your right leg. Bend into the right leg. Three-legged split. Right leg comes to the sky. Open up the hip. Fan the toes nice and wide. Flip the dog. Take it over. Hips power up. In 3, we're going to come to Chaturanga. 3, 2, 1. Low plank. Bring it over. One action. Upward facing dog. Beautiful work. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Walk halfway up the mat. Sit down onto your butt. Come onto your back. Stack the knees over your hips. Set up for core work here. Interlace the hands behind the skull. Okay, I want you to keep your knees over the hips here as best you can. A little flex in the toes here. Elbows stay out to the side. And then 10 times you pulse your chest up towards the sky, not necessarily towards the knees. Try to keep everything nice and stabilized. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep your left knee where it is. Extend your right foot forward. Right elbow to left knee 10 times. Twist. 1, 2, 3. Really get the shoulder to lift. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. Left forward, right knee in, left elbow, twist it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knees to chest. Extend your feet forward. Send your arms above your head. Relax your belly. Readjust yourself on the mat if you got all cattywampus. Awesome work. Boat pose. Rock it up. Okay, from here we're going to go into fingers to toes. So peace sign fingers grabs onto your big toes. Extend up through the feet. Now once you keep the feet nice and tight, keep them in really, really nice and tight. Use the strength of your arms to lift the feet up. Keep lifting the chest up towards the sky. Yes, there's some core action going on here, but you're learning to stabilize. Stabilize the joints, and we're going to come into straddle boat. So bring it apart. Feet come apart. Keep lifting up, kicking through the heels. Chest lifts. It's like somebody's pushing a fist into your low back. Keep lifting up. Awesome work. Okay, we're going to bring the feet back together. Bring the hands behind the back, and then from here we slowly roll onto our back again. From here, eagle the right leg over the left, and then eagle the right arm underneath, and now you're in eagle pose on your back. Pulse it up, knees to elbow, elbows to knees 10 times to begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At the top, crunch in, pulse it up 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Unwind, eagle left leg over right, eagle left arm under right. You're now in eagle pose on your back, and let's do this 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it at the top. 10 and pulse it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch it out. Feet forward, arms above the head. Beautiful work. Grab the backs of the knees, and let's rock and roll. Back and forth, cross the ankles, shoot it back. Chaturanga style. Meeting in upward facing dog. Down dog, hips backing up. Beautiful work. 3 breaths. Walk halfway up the mat again, lie down onto your back, setting up for bridge or wheel pose. We'll do two, so if you want to do a bridge and a wheel, 2 bridges or 2 wheels, or Baddha Konasana, totally cool as well. So if you're going to go bridge, build it. Fingers to heels, hips to the sky, walk the shoulders together, bring your hands together, and really try to draw the shoulders together. I see most of my students will straighten their arms out and lock out the arms, where I have now found that bending the arms and driving the triceps into the floor with the arms bent, so the thumbs are, or the knuckles of the thumbs are kind of right in your butt crack, but you want to drive the chest and the belly up. Keep pressing the tries into the floor so you can really stretch into the chest here. And release. Bring the feet wide, let the knees touch. And now in that configuration, let the knees go side to side. Bring it back to the center, set up for a second bridge, or if you would like to move into wheel pose, bring the hands alongside the ears. And I'm going to start out by going to the crown of the head first in wheel pose. Then I arrange my business and then straighten out the arms. Lift it up. Okay, we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly make your way back down. When you do, bring the knees into the chest. And then soft circles with the knees. And then reverse the direction. Once again, grab the backs of the knees. Rock and roll back and forth. Cross the ankles. Chaturanga. Shoot it back. Inhale to upward facing. We're going to move to down dog. Half pigeon left leg. Sky. Left shin forward. Walk your right foot back. Square up on the hips. Again, softening, softening, softening. And when you're ready, come down for sleeping pigeon. We're going to make our way up to our hands. Swing over to your left hip and bring your right foot out in front of you, setting up for a seated single-legged fold over the right leg. So the sole of the left foot comes to the upper inner right thigh, firm into the hip, so that's the grounding. And then from the ground, you push the butt down and you extend the arms up. Flex the toes towards your eyebrows and then fold over the right leg. Once you get down nice and low, you might try to walk your right hip back a little bit and you just fold. And release. Gonna move into half pigeon on the right side. So I'd suggest you parallel out the right shin. From here, you rock over onto the right hip and you extend the left leg back. And then from here, you do your alignment cues as best as your body allows in this moment in time. Squaring hips and shoulders. So when you're ready, you bring your body down to sleeping pigeon. Okay, we're gonna slowly make our way out. Coming up onto the hands. Now we rock over onto the right hip. Sweep the left leg forward. Single-legged fold over the left leg. When you're ready, send the arms up. Fold. And release. From here, we're gonna bring both feet out in front of us for the wide-legged, seated, angled type fold. Flex through the toes. Feel it really deep into the inner thighs. Bring the hands behind you so the palms are facing away. I'd like you to lift and balloon the chest up towards the sky. So chest opener here, lift up, and then take it forward. Hands out in front, walk them out. Try to keep the chin lifted here, toes wrapping backwards, so externally rotating the thighs. Breathe. And release. I'd like you to bring your legs together. I want you to bump your knees up and down, up and down. And then with the legs together, we will do a seated forward fold. Flesh presses into the floor, extend up through the arms. Breathe in and fold in. From here, I'm going to swing us around into Hero's Pose. So you're going to sit on your shins to begin with. Then we spread the heels wide and we drop our butt as best you can between, I got a cramp in the arch of my foot. You want to sit the butt between your heels with the knees close in, and then you start to walk back. And then you lay down onto your forearms. And then if you want to go a little deeper, come all the way down. Feel a very deep stretch in the quadriceps into the psoas muscles right by, maybe even by the hip points, down towards the knee joint. And if you are on your back, then come up onto the forearms first, and then from the forearms, come up onto the hands. And then from here we come back, out, we sweep over to the left with the feet, we sit our butt onto the floor. And now we move into seated twist. You're gonna take your left leg in, right leg up and over. Make space so your right butt cheek can get on the floor, send the left arm up, and then twist. And let's release, counter the twist. Slightly to the left, we dip it down. And we're gonna unwind. So right heel comes in, make space again for the left hip. Left leg is up and over. We bring the right arm up, frame up the spine with the left hand right at your sacrum, and then twist to the left. And release, counter twisting to the right. We're gonna make our way onto our back. Once you get onto your back, happy baby. Grab the outsides of the feet. Let the tailbone fall towards the floor. And then try to keep the ankles directly over the knees. From here, Supta Baddha Konasana. Draw your soles of your feet together and let the outer edges of your feet rest. Hand to the belly, hand to the heart. And final rest, Shavasana. Stretch your feet forward. Place the hands alongside the body with the palms facing up. And let your chin roll from side to side. And wiggle fingers, toes, flex, and contract through the ankles. Draw the knees in and roll to the right side. Make your way up to a comfortable seat. Hands to the chest, eyes to close. 3 breaths together. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. 3rd round. In. And exhale. Thank you so very much for joining today. Open up your eyes. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming into this yoga channel, Your Power Yoga channel here on YouTube. My name is Christian Allaire. Thank you so much for everybody who keeps checking in and giving me subscribes and liking the content and then giving me Venmo donations. The link down there is in the description of this video. Thank you so much. I will see you on the next video. Have a terrific day.